We're going to get straight out now to Jim Stratman, who's looking at some of the storm damage in the J-Town area. And Jim, just in the last hour, some of the images of the damage there in the Campus Place area that you've been showing us are really stunning.
I mean, absolutely, Grace. I mean, I am no member of the National Weather Service, but I can tell kind of where this storm blew its winds through. And this is the path that it went along. That building that we showed you earlier at the top of the show, now into this parking lot, which is right across the street from it. You can see the insulation still laden all over the place. The metal, the sheet metal, just wrapped around vehicles in this parking lot. I mean, it's really stunning to see the power with which this storm came through and caused this damage right along this corridor, because I'll tell you, if you step 100 feet to the right, 100 feet to the left, you won't see this kind of damage. It was very centered in this kind of area. In fact, we have some more video from last night that I want to go ahead and show you. We'll take that right now. You can see more from this specific area really in J-Town. That's where we saw some of the worst damage from that storm. Concrete walls being blown down, lots of debris strewn everywhere as well. I want to go ahead and give you an update from EMA, Jefferson County EMA. We talked to them earlier this morning. Still waiting on further updates as we go, but the last we heard, as of 2 a.m., no injuries reported with these storms, which is absolutely astounding and really great news. We do know of 3 buildings, commercial buildings here in the Jeffersontown area that did receive some damage due to some of the preliminary reports that were coming in last night. We heard of one structure in the Middletown, Anchorage area that also received some damage. We'll be able to get a better look at kind of the extent of this damage as the sun rises, because right now we are still pretty limited. It is still very, very dark outside, but even just from the little bit that we have seen, Grace, I mean, it is astounding to see the damage that is just right around us. Again, trees down. This tree, in fact, right over here to the right, you can see that sheet metal literally wrapped around the base of this tree. It is hard to believe that this storm came through and packed this much of a punch. But again, we're going to get more details as the day goes on. Damage reports, whether or not anybody was injured. We hope to have the National Weather Service out here to confirm strength, intensity of a possible tornado that came through this area. All of that is stuff that we will learn as the day continues to go on. Grace?
All right, Jim, thank you. We do want to let you know it looks like LG&E has been making progress when it comes to outage repairs. The map is showing just about 4,800 right now, down from several thousand in the last few hours. And roughly half of the outages are in Jefferson County. We've got some sporadic issues as well in Spencer, Shelby, Oldham, Bullitt, and Meade counties. In southern Indiana, the Duke Energy outage map still showing quite a few outages right now, several thousand. Looks like about 1,000 to the north, 12,000 there over to the eastern part of southern Indiana. Most of those outages between New Albany, Floyd's Knobs, and the Blackiston Mill area. You can also see several hundred outages in the Sellersburg area. We're going to be keeping track of this all morning on GMK, hopefully making some progress there, and folks are getting their power back.